Hey guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. And guess where I am? Yeah, I'm out here under the shade tree. Where else? We have today another freebie. This one is a Poulan Pro, front wheel drive, 21 inch. My son was up in town, up in the city, and heading home, and he saw this on the side of the street with a free sign on it. So he backed up and picked it up, threw it in his van, and brought it home, dropped it in my yard. And had good compression. The nice thing is, this has a Honda motor on it. And so, first thing I did, of course, was pop the air cleaner off, give it a shot of ether, and it fired. So I knew right away we had a fuel problem, which is the normal problem with most of these. And as it turned out, this one was about half full of water. And so I drained the gas tank and cleaned the float bowl in the carburetor. And this one has a choke on it, doesn't have a primer bulb. Set it on full choke, gave it about 5 yanks, and she fired off. And I put just a little tiny bit of dry gas in it just to make sure we get all of the water out of it. And I proceeded to try it out, mowing the lawn, and the self-propelled unit worked great, and it runs really quiet and nice and smooth. But I noticed it didn't look like it was cutting any grass, so I dropped the wheels down a little bit lower because I had just mowed the lawn. So I thought, well, maybe it's just up too high, so it's not cutting. Well, I dropped it down all the way, and it still wasn't cutting any grass. So I took it back in the garage and I tipped it up on its side. Guess what? There was no blade on it. Well, as things would work out, thankfully, I had a blade from another lawnmower that we had picked up at the dump and turned out to be junk. But this blade was like brand new. Didn't even need to be sharpened, and it bolted right on. And so let me fire it up and show you how it goes. I mean, this baby's a beauty. This one is going to end up going to my son, and the last one, I guess I'm going to sell that one. This one's, you know, self-propelled, and it's got the bagger on it. I mean, this is the way you see it, is the way he picked it up. I did just hose it off. That's all I did, other than clean the carburetor and the fuel system and put a blade on the bottom. This baby is nice. So I'm going to move the camera back and we'll give it a fire up and show you how it works. Well, you know, it don't get much better than that. I still have a couple in the garage that I've got to tinker with. Now that I got my son's car all done, I started cleaning my garage out today. It's amazing how much room I'm getting. We went to the scrap yard and we went to the dump as well. Brought home a few treasures and made enough at the scrap yard to buy 2 tires for our trailer. And on top of that, fellas coming tonight, take all of that railroad stuff that I have, and yeah, my yard will get back to looking like it should. And then before the week is over, I'm going to start working on that pile. I'm going to be building a garden shed back there behind the mailbox. I picked up my roof sheeting at the dump today, brown, which is the trim color of my house. I'm ready to go. So the next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. Don't lay around, don't sit around, you gotta keep busy, you know? Keep on keeping on. I'm working at it. Thanks for following along. Thanks for subscribing and commenting, and all the thumbs up too. Bye now.